Hey up everyone, welcome to the Rugby League History channel. Hope you're all well on this Saturday. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing the match that just finished about a minute ago between Parramatta and Canberra. The game was played down there at GIO Stadium, also known as Bruce Stadium. There was 20,089 people that attended this game and it was refereed by Ben Cummins. It was his first time back in Canberra after the six again. I'm pretty sure he would have maybe needed a police escort to get into the ground, and certainly after tonight a police escort to leave the ground. But a lot to go through in this game, so let's get straight into it. So there was a kick put in by Moses in the first minute of the game. It was a nice deep kick down towards Jordan Rapine. He knocks the ball on, and from the next set of six, Isaiah Papali'i scores. He brushes aside Josh Papali'i, his namesake, and scores. Moses kicks the goal, so after 3 minutes, 6-0 to Parramatta, perfect start. When Canberra finally get the ball, they score a try in the corner by Jordan Rapine in the 8th minute. In the 15th minute, Micah Civil scores a try, a lovely try. It went through the hands Gutherson. He saw Civil there, unmarked on the wing. He passed the ball and Civil scores. Moses kicks the goal from near the sideline to make it 12-0. And then there was a bit of an arm wrestle in between that. Both sides were just getting through their sets. And in the 24th minute, Canberra score off the back of a mistake and a six again. Josh Hodgson cuts through our defence quite easily, and George Williams scores next to the uprights. Before that though, there was a couple of incidents. There was one where Canberra threw a forward pass. It was about 2 metres forward, and Kesey Badger missed that. And then off the next set of six, Rapine, he was pushed in the touch, and then they said that it was offside or something like that, and Canberra got the ball back. So Canberra got a few sets there. We held them out, but then when we got down there and we lost the ball, we gave away that six again, and they scored. Just before half time, we got a six again, and Will Smith, who was filling in for Dylan Brown, he puts through the strange grubber kick. Canberra get the ball. They kick the ball downfield by Josh Hodgson. And Micah Civil was very lucky there. Very lucky not to maybe get penalised or put in the bin, because it didn't really look like he took out Bailey Simonson. But with the way that the NRL is these days, you just don't know. Canberra could have scored right on half-time there. But the half-time score was 12 points to 10. A good first half of rugby. Both sides really going at each other, very even in the first half. And it was anyone's game in the second half. 6 minutes into the second half though, we score another try, this time through Isaiah Papali'i again. He crosses over for his second try of the game. This try was almost a bit of an accident, because I think Clint Gutherson was actually trying to pass the ball to Tom Opacek, but Isaiah Papali'i kind of got on the road and he run through and he scored a try. That made it 16 points to 10. 16 minutes into the second half, this was probably the try of the game. It went through several sets of hands. Moses made a bit of a dash through the middle of the park, kicked the ball across the field. It got to Lane. Lane ends up scoring, makes it 22 points to 10, and Parramatta's in the driver's seat. Just before that though, there was a couple of times where Canberra were getting close to our line, but we managed to hold them out. With 17 minutes to go, Bailey Simonson from Canberra, he was taken off for the HIE. He didn't return, so a bit of a blow there for Canberra. They had to reshuffle the back line there. With 11 minutes to go, the score was 22 points to 10. We got another six again call. And I've noticed against St George we did it. I think against West Tigers we did it. And this week, as soon as we get a sixth again, the players don't listen to the referee. And once again, Marnie kicks the ball dead on tackle one. I don't think he heard the call, and I went, oh, this could work against us, like. And then just after that, Canberra did a nice kick over in their corner, over in our corner of the field where Civil was. And this is where I think Ben Cummins once again fucked Canberra over. Civil knocks the ball on, in my personal opinion, and then it was ruled that Parramatta knocked the ball back. And then after that, Josh Papali'i back-chatted to Ben Cummins. Ben Cummins said, right, penalty for back-chat. And then just after that, Reid Marnie scores. With 8 minutes to go, he makes it 28 points to 10. In the 77th minute, Mitchell Moses kicks a field goal, 29 points to 10. And in the 78th minute, 2 minutes to go, Clint Gutherson scores. Tom Opacek breaks through the line, some very poor defence by Canberra. And then Moses kicks the goal. Full-time score, Parramatta 35, Canberra 10 in front of 20,089 people. Now the best players on ground for Parramatta tonight, I thought once again Isaiah Papali'i was great in attack and defence. 2 tries. Mitchell Moses was smashing. He had a great running game, great passing game. Some of the kicks that he did were very good. Some of them were from the halfway line and they would land just before the in goal. So the Canberra players couldn't catch the ball in the in goal. They had to make a play for it. There was also another kick where he did over the head of Rapine and the ball sat up and bounced and then bounced back, which meant that Canberra had to make a play for it. Clint Gutherson, once again, very solid at the back, did some good passes, got a try himself. Reid Marnie did some very good decision making from dummy half, some good runs through the middle, kept the opposition guessing there. I also want to talk about Wiramu Greg. It's almost like his name's backwards, you know, when you think it'd be Greg Wiramu, but Wiramu Greg, he come onto the field. He kind of looks a bit like Josh Papali'i. He's got the same sort of haircut. He made some good carries with the ball. He made some good tackles in defence. He looked a bit tired out there. He looked a bit tired, I think, because this is his first ever NRL game. And because the speed of the game's probably faster than what he's used to. Maybe his fitness isn't there yet. Some players that I think had a sort of an okay game, they didn't have a great game, were once again Sean Lane. Gave away a couple of 6 agains, made a few errors. Tom Opacek made a couple of errors in some very important parts of the game. Bryce Cartwright come on with about 3 minutes to go. I think Brad Arthur might have been a bit nervous, might have been going, we don't want you to fuck up the game. We want to send you out there when there's no chance of us losing. It's a big win by Parramatta. Probably one of the best performances I've seen by Parramatta in the last couple of years. To go down to Canberra in front of 20,089 people. We haven't won in Canberra since 2006. And to play like that, what more can you ask for? Just a great performance by the lads tonight. And next week we play against Brisbane. Another tricky game. Brisbane in patches can really turn up. So once again, Parramatta's going to have to turn up. But I thought overall, a smashing performance. And I'm dead pleased with the result. Anyways, everyone, that's me review of the Parramatta Eels v Canberra game. Round 6. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Anyways, this is Rugby League History. I'm signing off. And I'll catch you all later in the next video. Come on, Parramatta, how are you?